guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I have something super awesome and exciting to show you today, and that is the Kat Von D Metal Crush collection. I got all 10 shades. I know I'm an insane person, that were available on the Sephora website. There were 11 shades listed. It said that there were 11 shades, but they only had 10 available. So those were the 10 that I purchased. Okay, so I'm going to swatch them for you now and tell you a little bit about what I think of them. And then I will also do a demo for you guys using these. I used 6 of them, and that is the look that is on my eyes today. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned to the end and check out the look that I created with these shadows. A little bit on the packaging. Here's what they look like up close, and yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous packaging. You can see the color of the shadow right through the top, and it has KVD right there, kind of embossed, I guess, or printed rather, onto the top in silver. All of these shades do have a metallic finish, and I love metallic eyeshadows, so they're right up my alley. Plus they're Kat Von D, couldn't say no. Awesome, awesome, awesome shadows. I love the shades that she selected for this collection. I think she couldn't have really done a better job with it, and they're pretty awesome. They remind me in texture, formula, consistency wise, a lot of the Makeup Forever shadows, Makeup Geek shadows, even some of the Morphe shadows. A lot of those ones that you don't get a ton of fallout or anything like that with, because they have silicone-like ingredients in them that makes them super creamy, super smooth, but at the same time gives you a high saturation of color. So that is awesome, and was a great move on her part, I thought. Very, very smart. They are $21 a piece at Sephora. It is quite a bit for a shadow, but you're getting a lot of product. This is bigger than a Makeup Forever eyeshadow, and a Makeup Forever eyeshadow is really, really big. These are 2.8 grams or 0.1 ounces, and that is a ton of eyeshadow. Not that you will ever use it up in your lifetime, much less 10 of them. It's kind of up to your discretion what you think it's worth. I know that in November, Sephora usually has a sale. So these might be something you would want to look at and decide on more towards that time, because they are rather expensive, especially if you want to get them all. And I have a thing about Kat Von D makeup. I love most everything that she comes out with, and it's like a collector type situation for me. So without any further jibber jabber, I will go ahead and get into the swatches for you guys right now. Here we have Static Age, and it is described as a metallic silver. Super, super metallic, very pigmented. All of these are easy to pick up on a brush. They blend great. They mix together really well to create custom colors if you want. Just absolutely beautiful. Next is Thrasher, and it's described as a metallic gold. It has kind of an antique gold look to it. It is really pretty. Almost has a bit of a shift to it. Next we have Paranoid, which is described as metallic cobalt. There it is swatched. Super intense sky blue like color. These are all really intense shades, and you don't need a lot of product at all. Next is Electric Warrior. It is described as a metallic citron green. Bam. Very chartreuse looking green. Raw Power, described as metallic mahogany. Gotta be one of my favorites. I love colors like this. Absolutely gorgeous. Synergy is described as metallic bronze. And it is a metallic bronze. It's like a bronze brown. Here is Thunderstruck, described as metallic pearl. And there that is. I don't know how well you can see it. I think it's meant to be more iridescent. Great as lightly applied as a brow bone highlight. Mixed with other shades to make them lighter. It is super pretty. Black number 1, described as metallic gunmetal. I have some love for this color just because it is named after a Typo Negative song. And I don't know that I agree with gunmetal. It's definitely, it looks gunmetal-ish. It has some gold kind of flecks in it. It's a very unique shade. Danzig, awesome name, described as a metallic violet. I'm wearing this one today. And it also has kind of a blue shift to it. If you put this over black, you would definitely get a violety blue out of it, for sure. Last but not least, we have Iggy, and it's described as a metallic mermaid green. And there's that. Gorgeous as well. And that is it for the swatches, guys. Stay tuned if you would like to see the demo using a bunch of these shadows on my eyes. As always, I'm going to start out with Primer Potion from Urban Decay and Sin. Put that all over the lid and the lower lash line as well, since we are going to be putting a shadow there. The first thing I'm going to do is go into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and just grab a base to lay down. And I'm just going to grab this shade from the Cool Side of palette, not sure of the name. And with a fluffy brush, this one is a Royal and Nickel brush, doesn't matter what you use, just put that everywhere. Grab this top middle shade and put that as a transition color in my crease. Wipe that brush off. This is a Wayne Goss number 4 brush, and using the same brush I'm going to use Raw Power, and I am so stoked about this one. Probably one of my favorite shades out of the bunch. And put that in the outer portion of my eye and blend it into my crease. Not being precise with that at all, just kind of want to establish where I want it to be. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lid color now, and for that I chose this gorgeous purple here called Danzig. Awesome name. Using a flat shader type brush from Sedona Lace. It's an EB09. I'm going to take that and pat it all over the lid and leave the inner portion blank. The inner part of my eye, I'm taking Static Age on an itty bitty flat brush from Royal and Nickel, and I'm just picking it up and patting it in there and blending it in with a purple, and it kind of turns it into a lighter, more lilac-y purple, which is really cool. I went back and forth between the purple and the silver and blended those two together until I get what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and go back and work on the rest of the crease, and I'm going to go back and forth between black number 1 freaking awesome that she named that after a Typo Negative song. And take that on a fluffy brush from Wayne Goss. This is a number something, I don't know, number 4, I think I said that before. And go right over Raw Power, and I'm going to be going back into Raw Power. I'm just kind of going back and forth until I get some that I like. Wayne Goss number 3 brush. Pick up the lightest shade in the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Just gonna blend out some of that darkness there, the brow bone and everything. We lost a little bit of that raw power, so I'm going back into it and fix up my crease a little bit. Outside corner. Back into Danzig one more time and just patting that all over the lid again and brighten it back up. Final touch for the upper portion of the lid is we are going to take Thunderstruck, which is a shade right here, and lightly pat it underneath the brow. For the lower lash line, we're going to take Urban Decay's 24/7 pencil in Empire, and I'm going to start right about here and kind of make that whole open tear duct effect look, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to drag it all along my lower lash line and into my waterline as well. Not being too careful with it because I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and kind of shape it with that. To use this pointed pencil looking brush from Chikoto for this, and I'm going to start off with the shade Raw Powder again. To take that and tap it all over the center of that liner and in the waterline. Wiping off the brush, and then the second shade, I'm going back into black number 1, patting that over that liner and dragging it up. Kind of just gotta go back and forth until you get what you want. And the very last shade I used, kind of an odd one to throw in there, is Thrasher, but I really want to try this out. So I found a way to kind of fit it in, and I'm just going to put that over the liner nearest the tear duct. I'm going to be careful with it and clean up later. I'm going to take the tip of this brush and go just back and forth between these colors a little bit, and then take a clean brush and just kind of run it underneath to create a softer edge. For a liner, I'm just doing Kat Von D's ink liner in Trooper Black. Today it's just not my day to get eyeliner right at all. I'm going to take a makeup wipe and go ahead and run and along here and clean all of it. Fix it up a little bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and tightline with Urban Decay's Perversion. And for mascara, I'm going to use Too Faced Better Than Sex after I curl my lashes. Okay guys, that is basically it for the finished eye look, and I will put my face on and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the completed look in all its glory. I love these shadows. I don't know that I have anything else to say about them besides they're lovely. They blend beautifully, they're pigmented beautifully, they're super soft, gorgeous, gorgeous shades, and I would highly recommend any one of them. My top 3 probably have to be Raw Power, Black #1, if not only for the name, because that it's just awesome, and surprisingly enough, these two here, the Paranoid and Electric Warrior, are just phenomenal. They're just phenomenal. They're so bright and loud and awesome. So, I mean, they are $21. It's quite a bit of money, but you get quite a bit of product too, and it does look like you can pop these babies out to put them in a palette here. If you look up close, you can see, hopefully, there's a bit of a gap there between the pan and the packaging. You could probably wiggle that out of there and put it in a Z palette if you wanted to. But I don't think I'm going to do that with these, just because then you wouldn't have the gorgeous packaging, and you know, you paid for it at 21 bucks a pop. I'm interested to see what the 11th shade is, seeing as there were only 10 listed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you later. Don't forget to please subscribe if you haven't already, and check me out on all my social media, which will be linked below. Got a lot of super exciting stuff coming up for you, and you are not going to want to miss it. I will see you later. Bye.